And what? 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 Oh, 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 oh. Wawa. I haven't said a proper word yet. Hi. Hello. And live? Question mark? Semicolon? Semicolon. Yeah. Why not? Why not semicolon? You know, I just realized I forgot how to I forgot how to shoot things. Is everything working on YouTube? It is. Cool. That was easy. Hit him with the that was easy button. Oh yeah, baby. Grab that and then there we go. And then we're just gonna add everyone. Yeah, that'll do. That'll also do. Fantastic. Where am I? Who are these people? Wait, oh. Hello, Goober. Words. Whiskey. I gotta ask you this time. We have. Oh. Yeah, I'm Joya Goober. Hi, hello. It was great seeing you, you goofball. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. It's time, though. It's time. Honkai. Wonky Star Rail. Wonky Star Rail. Alright. Oh, it's time. Oh, I don't have anything up. I don't have anything up properly. Where am I? Oh god, my computer sounds like it's taking off. There we go. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, all right. This is what we're here for, chat. Troubles. There's so many. We gotta go to. Oh, wait, no, it was just that one. Let's just do that. Yep. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy? Who's squeezing my lemons? Lemon? I'm not. I'm. Autism. Autism. Actually, I should probably be in like my little silly chat. Where's my silly live streaming chat? There we go. Here we go. Yeah. Winning. All right. Close. Oh, maybe I should close those tabs. Don't worry, chat. I'm just not end those tasks. What other things can I close today? I don't need that calculator open. Don't need that. And those tasks. I don't need that open. I can leave it open, I guess. I don't even need Steam right now. No, that's a lie. I'm using it for Warudo. Oopsie daisies. So then that's all the tabs I can close. Really? That's all the tabs I can close? Goodness gracious. That's a lot. Well, it's better than nothing. Oh, what's this one about? Yeah, I don't need this today. Why do we have 2 notifications? Oh, quiz quest is available. We'll just close this. There we go. Winning. There we go. Honkai. Star Rail. What is it? Goofball.
This is the report Chingzu just sent me.
Okay.
Let me take a look.
We have to put on autoplay.
Huh.
Oh.
Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Oh no. Is this from some kind of test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test.
It's a test.
Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
Oh my god.
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
The non-stop
Well,
corporate
let's
battle.
not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Yeah, let's go to the silly inn. Yeah, that's what we're here for. There we go.
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jingyuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons.
Oh, I just realized we don't have game audios.
Ulterior motives.
Where is it?
However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind.
There we go.
Do you remember when you accepted this
Damn.
position?
It's been a hot sec.
I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Goodness.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you.
I do believe it.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet?
Don't
They
know.
say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning.
Marlin's Claw.
Being late isn't her
Box.
style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but
Well-
I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Goodness.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to
Moza?
meet you in person.
It's
Arbiter
not
Generals.
Maz. Oh no. Oopsies.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
What?
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here.
Hmm.
Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Oi. Goodness gracious. Whoop, loading. Whoop. Meanwhile, in Astrum.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
You did ask. She said no. I don't think you'll ever get it back, gamer.
Unacceptable.
It's Jover.
Every sword is precious to me.
So bad.
If it weren't for the
Gone.
general's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
No, you wouldn't have.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Wyan's visit?
Maybe.
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not.
Paranoia.
When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival.
Huh.
And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Huh. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Oh, that'd be bad.
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion?
Maybe.
Why would they blame the victim?
You know?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the
Ambrosial
plague,
Arbor.
which is subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the
Glasses.
spark of suspicion is
Okay.
kindled,
Glasses.
it proves hard to extinguish.
Okay. Glasses. 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 I am wearing them, so might as well. We can. We can vouch. We can vouch
The
for the
General
movement.
must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
We're just clout chat.
What was I thinking? Seriously. Here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip,
Nope.
but it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Cause they're caught up in
I'm so
drama.
excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony.
Oh.
By
Oh.
the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived.
An
Rumors say
alchemist.
that she's to be the new cauldron master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Oh.
An alchemist from the Zhu Ming serving as the cauldron master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions.
Poor
The
Yanjing.
General is under tremendous pressure right now. I was completely oblivious to his troubles.
Goodness.
How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that.
He doesn't
Only
think
the
in
adult
subtleties.
matters to
He's
the
a,
adults.
he's
Even if you wanted to do something
blunt
for
force.
the General, it's not like you can do anything.
She's right.
Did I say something wrong? Again?
You are a master of conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment.
Much as a master of conversation.
Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
brag all you want, but don't try. You are a real master of conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Are you being sarcastic?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Awa? Okay. Robin, what are you doing here? Hello, what? Okay, goodness. Is that... I smell... Should I pull for Kafka? I feel like Kafka is more important than a light cone. No, mom. Only light cone. I don't know what I would use. What would I... Let me... Let me just do a little bit of research. 2 seconds. 2 clicks of research. Because I don't have an electric damage dealer. At least not like a proper, consistent one. Do I have... Good night and sleep well. I'm pretty sure I have good night and sleep well. Not the warp, you goofball. Characters. It's Annihility, so I should find an Annihility character. And... Good Night and Sleep Well is currently on Weld. It would probably be better to have Kafka. In general. But there is also Fermenta. Which I also have. Okay. And what is this one? For every debuff the target enemy has, the damage dealt by the wearer increases by 15% stacked. Oh wow. That's pretty good. And then increases the wearer's break effect by 20% and increases their damage to enemies affected with shock or wind shear by 20%. This also applies to Dot. Oh. Both of those are very good. Increases the wearer's crit rate, and the wearer deals 24% more crit damage to enemies that are currently slowed or have reduced defense. Oh, and what about this? Increases the wearer's effect hit rate and increases Dot by 30%. Oh. What was this one? When the wearer hits an enemy, and if the enemy is not already ensnared, then there's a 60% chance to ensnare the hit enemy. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh. I can make Goodnight Sleep Well. I might as well superimpose it twice. Don't see a reason not to. Yeah. Just for fun. Alright, cool. Very cool. I would like to get Kafka. But I ain't gonna get Kafka by sitting around.
Can I really reason with you, Cienjo people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But
Looting a burning
trying to
house?
reason with you here.
Loach is the man for the job. It's him, chat. God damn it. Let's do it.
Ugh, that toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
No,
You know
not
what?
again.
This
We
isn't the
that's the
first
one
time
who we made
dealing with
bark.
the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Send him to
Just as I've
Brazil.
said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing
Damn.
you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Oh my goodness gracious. God, did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk. Who are you calling a dog? Wait. Why are you
What's
here?
the dog doing?
Staying on the Cienjo, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
I was thinking the same thing.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express?
Yep.
What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
Side quests, filler, you know, the usual. I'm here to help. I heard you were in trouble.
No, it's me.
Nope.
I'm the one in trouble.
Looks
No,
like
you're
you've met
Scott.
this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC
Well,
protests in Mishikwe.
He sucks.
What's going on
That's,
here?
that's what I've proven him wrong before. We'll
As
do it
you
again.
know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections.
Makes sense.
And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
Oh my goodness.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
La Mao.
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
Oh my goodness.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you a million times. It's a security check.
This guy hasn't heard of like
Why
TSA,
did you
has he?
bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
Oh my
Listen
goodness.
here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold.
Very not good.
That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Ooh.
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
Bada bing, bada boom.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Oh.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination.
Just one.
But this IPC
Just
specialist
one.
has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
This is the same guy who tried to
Mr.
fuck
Scott
over the
seems stubborn
Skyfaring
and
Commission.
difficult to persuade.
Hmm.
Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
We know a thing or two about convincing Scott.
I heard how you helped Arum Alley. The The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right?
Yep.
Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
No. My cargo. I want it. Oh. Bam. At the end of the negotiations, if your morale is higher than your opponent, it's considered a successful negotiation, otherwise deemed a failure. Oh boy, they made this even more complicated. I hate these things so much. During the negotiations, if either party's morale drops again, the negotiation ends. Your negotiation choices will lead to different outcomes, which can either increase or decrease your morale. As you make choices in the negotiating process until the number of the negotiation rounds drop to 0, which point the negotiation ends. During your negotiation turn, you can use the negotiation strategies to apply various negotiation techniques to help you succeed. Okay? Here, you can view your opponent's information. If you're unsure of what to choose, press to view. Okay.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Okay.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Oh. Remind him of his embarrassing past. Make proposals from the legal perspective. Well, we've been trying to do that. Yeah, let's start with
The
legal.
Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you.
Oh,
That way,
boom.
you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
Bada bing, bada boom. That was the right way to go.
We can sign a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC's rules.
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm all about NDAs. Oh my goodness, the dog's amazing.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the terms? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you, provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money.
It kind of seems like it's just mostly about money.
Besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Alright, call him in. Show him your extensive connections. It's time to escalate the issue. Try to resolve this according to the Xianzhou regulations. Hello, pizza, you goofy goober. I have certainly been. Yep, that's what I have been. I would also read the chat, or look at the title of the stream real quick. There you go. All right. Try to resolve this according to IPC. Well, show him my extensive connections.
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
Oh.
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild.
Oh.
We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
My goodness gracious. This may backfire. Oh, oh, you can return to the previous round of negotiations.
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you. Could you say it again?
Oh. Maybe using the... I have not looked into the SAO game. I watched the anime and that's enough for me. Let's try the
Since
IPC.
the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation, it's the IPC's responsibility to ensure its safety, right? Why would you need a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 17 of the IPC's Building Material Logistics Department Transport Agreement Law, subsequent to the dispatch of goods and during their transit, all risks, save for those pertaining to the transportation safety, shall be the sole liability of the consignor. Well, you only protect the integrity of the goods and prevent anyone with ill intentions from getting their hands on them, for example.
Well, I should not have backed up.
As for whether the cargo itself poses a security threat to the destination, that's not our responsibility. It appears we have reached an area beyond your expertise, doesn't it? The complexity of legal studies are indeed challenging. We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Huh. Well, the Xianzhao is also just trying to follow their own rules, you know. You know what?
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now
Oh,
that you're on
well,
their
I was
turf,
right all along.
shouldn't you follow their
The
rules
game's
too?
cool with a bunch of characters. Feeling better, just like the show. Ah, my goodness, it's crazy. It's very cool.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Cienjo, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Get negotiated.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Cienjo as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
You wouldn't dare.
IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Oh, hello, you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Ooh, shady.
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Zhuming.
I
He
received a
reminds me of
report from the
Sparkle.
Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
Ooh.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Hmm? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
What is she? What kind of silly goose stuff is she doing?
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our
Goodness
ship will leave in a
gracious.
few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo.
Oh,
According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat,
no threat.
or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Oh,
Only 47 years?
only 47. Yeah.
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Damn.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care
Well, that's
about
great.
time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Goodness gracious. Okay, 1 second. I need to go handle something.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right? Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else. Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC!
Turn it on! How unexpected. That was a surprise. Harmony and unison.
I want to protect everyone to... Help me, Mr. Theere!
I'll see you off. Receive divinity. Support.
My fire sells everything. Burns to ashes! Firefly Titan fight to live!
It's your command. It's your command. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Listen to the final song of life. This is my set the seas aflame! I need to be brave.
Annihilate. Normal. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
You chose the wrong enemy.
May song bring us victory.
Join the battle. Attack! Bloom.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Night. Stars echo.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
I want to protect everyone to... Help me, Mr. Theere!
I sell everything. Burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4.
I just realized my mic is muted. Well, whoops. I'm back. As you can see, we're playing the game. The IPC has gotten quirky. What is the dog doing?
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it! You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program!
Sure.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
Oh.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving! I swear on the Ember Lord!
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
Oh.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
So that's why he was being all
Our
handsy.
preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
That's not good.
Can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Why you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in
Wetware?
industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
What? It's got like a brain?
For the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the
It's like a Cyberman?
comes from.
Oh.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Ooh.
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Lafu.
Oh, makes
As
sense
for
to me.
you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
Wait. Whoa. Everyone goes their own way. All right.
I had a feeling like the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linkshaw.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenching to be so...
Miniature.
Huh?
Miniature.
As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive. It wasn't a big deal. Really. It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Achievement. Ooh. Did I just get? How much did I get? Not enough. Wow. Let me fix my timeline up. That's pretty good looking. Why isn't it selected though? There we go. Oh, wow. Be-womp.
I'm here to pay my respects.
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes,
I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Where is my tea?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Linksha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission.
Oh.
Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence.
Damn.
Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Damn.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Dang.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you!
Oh!
Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
We've met.
What a small world.
I thought she said sword.
You stole my sword! Give it back!
Huh?
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Ooh.
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master.
Oh, posture.
Talk to your sword, and it told me that you've been
There you go.
distracted.
I've been
You
posturing.
hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours.
Damn.
You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Poor flying sword.
She's like,
Fine. You don't have to give it back.
what the heck?
I'll take it back
You goofy
myself.
goober. Hi. I am hello gamer. Sorry to raid and dip, but you gotta go rest and clean. Okay, Egg, you sleep well, and I will take care of the goobers. But before that, I gotta heck in. Where is the shout out button? It was that. There we go. Did that work? There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. The shout out button worked. All right, Egg, you sleep well. I will take care of the goobers. And also, hello goobers, I am Master. I am a cat boy, I guess. I am wearing glasses. We're playing Honkai Star. We're going through the filler. Yup, we're going through the filler arc. Why? Because it needs to get done. Yes, you are goobers, and everyone in this chat is always a goober. It's required. It's important. It's important to be a goober in your life. Because if you're not a goober, then what are you? What are you really? I have no idea. But you know, hi, welcome on in. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Feel free to ask questions, and also feel free to diss on Yanqing because he is just irresponsible. Everyone diss Yanqing. Oh, is that the right button? No, that's the right button. Yep. All right. Cool. Boom. Maybe I should go to general. So this is the war dance. We found the war dance.
Who do you think is tougher, Don Hung? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Oh well, you know.
Get ready to separate them.
Get ready to separate.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Are you sure?
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
Man.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right?
Go do a violence.
But the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So,
They tend to do that.
if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
All right, bit.
Clearing out some abominations?
sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty
How
to
to
eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
Okay.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Lingsha trying to imply, don't you dare be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. That's what she's saying. So it's time to clean up.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their
Oh, the disciples
experimental
of Sanctus
abominations
Medicus.
have been festering here.
What
If you
did
want
we?
a contest, I'll be the referee.
Okay.
The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins.
15 minutes.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little
That's
Yunli.
funny.
While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
Real.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Chat. Who wants to lose intentionally? No! No, I don't want him on the party. No! No!
Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say
Damn.
it again. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins.
Okay.
Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other. Can we
Chat, they
start
just
now,
nerfed my
Lingsha?
team. Oh. Yan Cheng has been. When you take action, she will use the hex to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by Yan Cheng and Yunli is recorded here. Oh boy. What I'm hearing is.
How many can you block? Strike apart.
That is a lot, dog. Button. More buttons. Oh, yeah, too many buttons. Push all the buttons. Yan Qing's on the team. It looks like I've been there.
Hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
Your paradigm's not doing it.
Let the show begin!
At least they took Locha. I guess I just don't have healing for now. Hit that one. Monkey all round.
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight.
Oh, yeah, you can do damage. Oh wow, she did damage.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Strike apart. I will claim victory for my fight.
Ba, 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 ba. Firefly destroys all.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Oh. What if I just make the executive
I got your
decision
fourth to hunt.
that I don't want the dog on the tail on the playing field? Get the dog out of here. Bonk. Monkeying around. I didn't anticipate for this.
Still the same
Bladed flight.
Joining the battle.
Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh. Oh. She killed them all. Well, how long does this go for?
Stay in step.
This is an interesting combat. You're like fighting your fellow ally. Really weird.
Strike with heart.
What if I do that?
Practice is over.
Boop.
Swords descend.
Chat, he can one-shot something if he tries.
Got dull.
Meanwhile, he doesn't try. We'll do that.
Until everything burns to ashes! Setting the seas ablaze!
Do it again.
Fight to live! A one-time enemy.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Through clouds!
Lamau, only one enemy left.
I win, Miss Yunli.
Lamau.
You got lucky.
It was not luck.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa?
Oh my
Consider
god.
yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
Lamau.
If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Do it. I want to see him cry. Oh, wait a minute. There's a cutscene. What? Just threw it at him. Oh my god. It's Mom. There she is, chat. Nimble Foxian lady.
Both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Mm.
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
What a goofy goober.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao?
Fei Xiao.
Your health consultation with
Chat, we
Dragon
finally know how to pronounce her name. My dyslexia said no.
Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Sanzhou Yaoqing?
See.
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Sanzhou Lawfu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great
Madre.
known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so
Yeah,
I came up
makes
with
sense.
a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Real.
Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive.
Love her.
Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Bury the
here's
hatchet
your
or perish.
sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Oh.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
She's so hot. She's so hot.
Oh,
I love her.
by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Ooh.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Incense?
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here.
We don't
and
do credit?
let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough.
Oh.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air. Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Lawfu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Lawfu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight
I'm a doctor, but...
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right?
They're not dead.
Before getting in touch
they're
with
not
General
cut in half.
Jingyuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Lawfu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
Only a few?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
Goodness.
So not even the famed healer lady could help?
Oh.
Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Oh my goodness.
Well, life and death, Jiao Cho. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
No. No. This is too sad.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez.
Priorities.
You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys
Yes.
figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
God, she's so hot. Zipe.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere?
Yep.
Oh, she's so awesome!
Yep.
I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
She just pinched it.
Mine too.
She also just pinched it.
Yeah, but to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace, it almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
And boom, they're
so
just
too, right?
they're just like, yeah. Go. Oh yeah, the swordplay is really good. Like really, really good.
Can't you put a little more enthusiasm into it?
Oh, I was.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent
Chet,
the
she's
Cloud
gonna
Knights in the
learn sword.
ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword masters out there, seeing
speaking
General
of.
Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Like
Don't
Jing Liu again? Jing Liu last
After all,
time showed you up.
Generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Dan Heng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
What?
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Zhuming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Wait, chat, who's Rappa? Phase 1 of 2.6. An Erudition Imaginary 5-star? From the Galaxy Rangers? Well, that's pretty good. Huh. Well, I went to go look up March 7th and see what Litecoin I could give her. Because it's coming eventually. In the night where we don't have that. At this time. Of course.
Nice.
Which one is Adventure Forth to hunt? Oh. Of course. Baptism of pure thoughts. Do that's... Well, we don't have any of those. Do I have only silence maids? Do I not have a good light cone for the new hunt March 7th? Probably not. Hey, but look, chat. Gamba. Gamba. There's always that 2% chance, you know. I want Kafka. As much as I need. Fei Zhao. As much as I need Fei Zhao's light cone, I need Black Swan. No, Black Swan. I need. I don't know. I would like Black Swan, but I need Kafka. Like, in terms of characters in terms of types that I'm missing, there's another way to look at it. I am. We have Imaginary, Trailblazer. We don't have too much in terms of Imaginary. We have, well, Trailblazer and Locha. Maybe Ratio. So, you know, Marge would be pretty good to have. She's also very good with Fei Zhao, so that's good. Very good. We now have, in that same note, we have Wind and Fire. Very nice. We have Ice if we need it. We also have more ice support to buff out Firefly if we need it. Physical is lacking a little bit, considering that we're looking at pretty much Clara and Trailblazer, which means I can't have Trailblazer as the Harmony Goober. We do have Robin though, very good. Then we have, you know, we just... The only electric individual that we have is Maz, Bailu, which is a support, Serval, which Serval's pretty good. Serval's pretty great. And Tingyun. It would be nice to have Kafka. It would have also been nice to have gotten the Jade, but because I only have her. Oh, yeah. Can I? Physical. So we technically can make physical happen. We have fire covered. We have ice and wind covered. We might have imaginary covered enough. So lightning and quantum are our weakest links right now. At the moment. So, yeah, it'd be nice to get Kafka. It will be pretty nice to get Kafka.
Need your extractor cleaned?
I don't manually run to the seat of divine foresight. Disgusting.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Sheesh. No relaying message. I have to see them in person. You goofy goober. Let me also go that over that. Alright.
Earlier at the Palace of Astrum, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Hawaiian.
See.
But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you.
Boop.
These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Fantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. she's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshals still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
Ooh. What does that mean?
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
A gift for the war dance? Click. 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 Ah. You love to see. Okay. Ooh, what's this?
Yes.
Box.
It's this case right here.
What's in the box? It's masterfully woven. Intricate patterns of lotus flowers. Ooh. What's in the box, Chad? A new unboxing video.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Ju-Ming's craftsmanship.
Goodness.
It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands. Tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli.
He was here. Oh, I forgot he was
It's just
here.
a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever happens, it won't be him.
Looks like Fei Xiao was right. It'll either be death or disaster when these two clash.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
No, March. Don't give in.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance.
True. Yep.
While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
What?
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
Yup.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General?
Yes.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden?
A live series.
Swordplay before? I'm a total newbie.
Yep.
You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. That'd be so embarrassing.
Oh my goodness gracious. Accept your fate, March. Accept your
Isn't
fate.
this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
Oh.
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Dang.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
Bada bing, bada boom.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
Magic.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Oh.
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
Oh.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
Oh.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
The best swordmaster on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board.
Funny.
Thank you for your kindness, General
Silly.
YN.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
Bingis bongus.
You're too kind.
Bongongogingus.
Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Oh. Well, exactly. Soon departs and said the video.
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about? I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Magic.
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Magic.
Because...
Plot.
General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Lo Fu for some time.
Ooh.
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Lo Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache.
He does that.
My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So
Fei
please,
Xiao is hot.
be prepared for the meeting.
We should just leave tonight.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Lafu, so why do you want to sneak off like we're fugitives?
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
I think I'm dyslexic and I misread that.
General,
I thought we were like getting ready to go and
much I can do to share your burden.
get ready to go, get to business.
As the Lafu ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
Ah, Jing Huan, he's so hot. I love. Hey Zhao.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me?
Other fox.
And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao. It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong? Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Law Fu's Rainbow Orbit Fleet.
Ooh.
Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day.
Every day,
So I'm
bro.
well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Oh.
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle? That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio? Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
Condition.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far. I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Hua Yan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu? The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced.
What?
This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Oh.
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best. I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
That's a lot of years. That's like almost a millennium.
The Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Oh my goodness.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
Good question.
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Luofu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
Oh.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
The thing! My favorite.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither.
Oh.
Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Genius Society number 81, my favorite. They're running around. We can finally sleep. Bustle hustle. No sleepy. Day 2. My goodness.
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donham go?
Oh, I can't move yet. Oh, that was... It was it. Checking. No. I'm a gambling addict. Boop.
There you are.
Show some respect to your master.
It's an honor to learn from you, Master Yanqing.
Oh, bye.
In all those immersions and novels I watched, when apprentices want to pay their respects to their masters, they usually bring fancy gifts, kneel, and bow. I'm really sorry, but I haven't prepared anything yet. Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
He's not used to being a teacher.
The first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it.
Oh my god.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
General Huayan that I teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Uh-oh.
Dan Heng, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere? By the way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Oh, goodbye, March. Oh, we are going to be March. Okay.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
My goodness.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
Sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
My god, he's being
Stand
smug.
aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
Oh my goodness.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
A reverse mentorship gift.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful!
Sword practice requires precise movements.
What?
This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements.
How did you get her
I even
measurements?
added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Zhu Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Poor March.
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
My goodness gracious.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
Ooh.
The real competition is just getting started.
And just like that, she's equipped.
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Because they are. Moments later.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Okay.
Alright, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
No.
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
Huh?
If you're ready, let's begin.
Oh.
Okay.
The novice is dead. Let's change up that real quick. having it.
March,
Me.
lead the counterattack. I believe in you.
Very pretty. This'll do. This is mostly imaginary team, I just realized. I hope he's...
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready, but please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Brazil. You're still inexperienced with the sword. Why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? You need to teach me some moves. Okay.
Close attention, Miss March. Lawful
Shifu's...
swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Oh.
Strike
Well.
Right on time. Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Bingus bungus.
Yes, you.
Practice is over.
Swords descend. Like this? Well done. Right on time. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Bladed awesome.
Send him away. Yeah?
With a true heart and focused mind. Here I come. Not the sword. Strike.
Honk.
Yes,
No.
how many can you block? Strike with heart. Ready to shine. Yeah. Time to show you what I can really do.
She's thinking about things. What does it do? Single enemy and increases their hits per action. Oh.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, dead! What are you mumbling about? Isn't this a sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Sure, drag. Less card. No, that's funny.
You'll make good practice.
Time for swordplay.
I could take 10 of you. Yeah.
Right on time. How many can you block?
Oh, I can win. All right, check out this move.
Oh.
I could take 10 of you. Here you go, Master.
Yeah. Yes, you. Right on time.
Oh, that was perfect timing. Hit him.
Right. Time for swordplay.
And now there's no more. Okay, so she can't focus on more than one at a time.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
Yes,
Oh.
you.
Slap! Awesome!
JP is choppers.
How many can you block?
Oh,
Right on time.
I see.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing lawful swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay,
Less
she'll make
carbs.
heaps of progress.
So sad.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
That's a good question.
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, Mark 7.
Oh, I actually feel bad for Mark. Oh. Oh. That's much more different to no, the characters which be different. The light cones and rocks will be independent of each path. Yep. Well, we did it, boys. We've unlocked March. Let's finish leveling her up while we have the moment.
Grown up. My real journey starts now.
What light cones do we have that would be good for her? Probably that one. Which light cones? Let's check. Let's check. In the night. That's a 5-star. So, maybe not that one. Only silence remains. And swordplay. Oh. Let's equip swordplay for now. We want her to focus on one character at a time anyways. But what does only silence remain do? Attack by 16% if there are 2 or fewer enemies on the field. If there are 2 or fewer enemies on the field, increases the crit rate. Well, that is 32% more attack. As opposed to how much? Huh. None of these are really great, necessarily. Well, let's make that easier. There we go. Boom. 45, sure. does not look correct at all. It is Musketeer? Okay, so she needs crit rate, crit damage, speed, attack, imaginary damage and attack, and rope and attack. Not break effect. Crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack. That's got attack. I think got attack percentage and speed. Crit damage. Attack and crit damage. I think that's the one I want to focus on. Let's see which stat we get. Break effect. That's fine, I guess. As for hands, we still need crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack. We need exactly those gloves, which are on Robin. So attack, speed. Crit rate, crit damage. We have attack and speed. Let's see what we get. Any important stat? Attack percent. Well, that'll do it. And then for body, we want a crit rate or crit damage with attack. Attack. Speed, effect, hit rate. Oh, but that's health. Okay, so these are the two options. Okay. Let's see what we get if we do this one then. Break effect. Not very important. But crit rate is also very important. Speed and attack. See what we get. And defense. Okay, wow. I worry that I'm not going to get much better. That's not going to help fucking anything. Well, March can just have defense, I guess. As for imaginary damage boost, she wants imaginary damage boost or attack percentage. Attack, attack. Only one of them has. Speed. Well, not terrible. Attack, crit damage. Against crit damage. Let's see what we get. Attack? No. Why would I get attack? Well, that's not great. It's probably better to have. Oh, there's a chance that this will be good. Not what we want to do. Just 5, please. Help. Okay, Jesus. This game, man. This game. Never wants to make it easy on you. Attack and crit damage. It's probably the way to go, honestly. Crit rate. Speed. Crit damage and health. Effect hit rate, of course. Attack and crit damage is probably the best way to go. Crit rate. Who is Shifu? Increases the crit damage dealt with the next basic attack by 50%. That's pretty good. It's trace time. Gonna need the bullets. I don't have any of the bullets for that. We're gonna have to grind for the musketeer. Out of curiosity. Interesting. Interesting.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is
The boy
Yun
we've all
Li,
met before.
the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Awawa. Damn. Tennis elbow?
Well done! Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the
Wrong button.
war dance.
A chance of winning against the masters.
I might have a shot at beating both masters in the ring?
It's so rude.
Get real. You've only been practicing for a short while. How could that possibly happen?
With me.
Your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might eventually be able to defeat Yun Li.
Oh my goodness.
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then. No, no.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time.
Where? Oh, the wrong button.
Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up!
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
March is flabbergasted.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
Awa.
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right! You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing!
Pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too. I'm Zhaocho, the healer working for the general of the Senjo Yaoqing.
Who's also Nahili.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you knew nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
He cooks. I'm getting hungry. I'm also getting hungry. I'm also getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry. Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
He heals with food.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Senjo Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
Food therapy.
So
He's just like me
you're
for
the
real.
general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Yeah. So, why is suddenly getting all serious with kids? Seems like he just got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
Nope.
No?
This is called tumble dust.
Oh.
An extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yeah. Yeah, bruh.
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process.
Oh, very cool.
However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
Everything in moderation.
This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks
Dosing.
like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, well. Then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Oh. Goodness.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour.
Let me... Have a one? No. Gonna need more of those. Lightning, fire, and ice. Let's just grab. Some lightning.
Planning before acting.
Let the show begin!
The fearless will not fear.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Set the scene!
And we're gonna be here for a hot minute.
Let the show begin!
Never hesitate!
Maybe even a lukewarm minute.
Set the scene ablaze!
Let the show begin!
Show no mercy.
The fearless will not fear. Too slow. How do? Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to live!
Never hesitate!
Let the show begin!
Set the scene ablaze! Fight to live!
How do?
Here is thunder.
Set the scene ablaze!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to live! Set the scene ablaze!
Do it again.
Let the show begin!
And I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Because I'm thirsty. So, oh, be right back. Oh, my leg is numb. Oh, goodness. Alright, 1 second.
Set the scene ablaze!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Conflict is pitiless.
Fight to live! Set the scene ablaze! Fight to live!
Let the show begin!
Never hesitate! How do?
Here is thunder.
Set the scene ablaze! Fight to live! Set the scene ablaze!
Show no mercy.
Let the show begin!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless will not fear. Too slow.
Fight to
Conflict is pitiless.
set the scene ablaze!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to live! Set the scene ablaze!
Let the show begin!
Never hesitate! How do?
Recalibrating!
Too slow.
Here is thunder.
Fight to live!
mercy.
Fearless knows not fear. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Until everything burns to ashes!
I won't do.
Fight to live!
Let the show begin!
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Fight to live!
Never hesitate.
Let the show begin!
Recalibrating.
Here is thunder.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Let the show begin!
Fight to live!
Show no mercy.
Fearless knows not fear. Too slow. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Let's improvise.
I won't do.
Let the show begin!
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Never hesitate.
Wow. There's too many. Morty. There's too many. We need more. We need more bullets, Morty. 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 Where are we? Morty, I'm fucking lost.
Let the show begin!
Wee! I put one in here, but we'll get some key going. Resist the urge to drink more caffeine. Resisting the urge, failing. Settling for class. Because I don't have any class whatsoever. We love just making.
Let the show begin!
Pouring water into shaker cups at 10 at night. My favorite time to pour water into shaker cups. Energy. That was the wrong person to give energy. You are now all dead.
Here is thunder.
Oh. He's hot. I think he's online Kafka. What? How many dot characters? Oh, you have to start getting dot characters.
Right.
Never hesitate. Forever. Triumph. Victory is inevitable.
He's fucking dead, Jet. I don't know. There we go. You know, how does it work if we like grab Ambine's Kafka? Does Ambine still have Kafka out? No. This person has Kafka though.
It's
Let the show begin!
I'm so everything burns to ashes!
I want.
I will do. Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Forever.
I actually don't know if I have
victory is inevitable.
enough of a reason
Stand still.
to have Kafka yet. I don't know.
Let the show begin!
The fearless knows not fear.
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
I will do.
Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Let the show begin!
Fight to live!
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Never hesitate.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Let the show begin!
The fearless knows not fear. Forever. Triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Stand still.
Let the show begin!
Me and the boys
Time to
grinding
say bye.
just a little bit.
Boom.
Set the seas aflame!
Just a little bit.
Never hesitate. I will do.
Recalibrating!
Forever. Triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Fight to live!
Gone. We deuce to Adam. Alright. Yeah. Right. Ba-ba-bum. No, nothing. Characters. Where is March? There is March. I really didn't get any.
You can never have enough skills!
When
Let's
the battle
train
starts,
some
March
more.
7's action is advanced for 25%. March 7 can reduce the toughness of enemies whose weakness type is the same as the Shifu's combat type. Breaking weakness triggers the imaginary weakness break effect. Oh my goodness.
You can never have enough skills! Let's train some more!
After using an enhanced basic attack, increases the Shifu's crit damage and break effect by 36%. Oh my goodness gracious. She's a support character, chat. What the fuck? Let's get like 5 of those instantly. Let's lead with that for now.
You can never have enough skills. Let's train some more.
And what do we want to basic attack. Increases the Shifu's speed? Why would you not focus on that? Well, I guess her bread and butter is doing normal attacks like that. And then talent. After Shifu uses an attack or ultimate, March 7th gains up to 1 point each time upon reaching 7 or more points of charge. March 7th immediately takes action and increases the damage she deals by 44%. Wow. Her basic attack gets enhanced and her skill cannot be used. After using enhanced basic attack, consumes 7 points of charge. Charge is capped at 10 points. Okay. This designates a single ally. Excluding this unit. Okay. As Shifu increases the Shifu's speed by 6.4%. Only the most recent target of March 7th's skill is considered as Shifu. Okay. Whenever using basic attack or dealing 1 hit of enhanced basic attacks damage triggers the corresponding effect if the Shifu is within specified. What? Where does the next... Whenever using a basic attack or dealing 1 hit of enhanced basic attack damage triggers the corresponding effect if the Shifu with the special path is present on the field. Oh. If it's erudition, destruction, or the hunt, it deals additional damage. Damage type based on the Shifu combat type. Equal to 11% of March 7th attack. Okay. And if it's harmony, nihility, preservation, or abundance, increases the toughness reduction of this instance of damage by 100%. Whenever using a basic attack or dealing 1 hit of enhanced basic attacks damage. That's insane, right? Let me get all of her abilities off of green. So I just don't have to worry about it. And then we can make the rest. Yep. Nope, not quite. Now I can turn all of these into what I need. And I would go as far as to say... Well... Probably better to do that. Now that needs 2. And talent. That's how far we got with 250 points. We will be here a while. I mean, that is if I want to cap her out, which would be good to do. Increases the Shifu's speed by 8%. And whenever using a basic attack or dealing 1 hit of enhanced basic attacks damage triggers the corresponding effect if Shifu within the specified path is present on the field. Deals additional damage equal to 15% of March's attack. Pretty good. Or increases the toughness reduction of this instance. So just gone. Interesting. Increase the damage deals by 52%. And then deals imagine damage equal to 163% of March's 7th attack to a single enemy. Increases the initial hits per action of the next enhanced basic attack by 2. And increases the fixed chance of additional dealing damage. Of additionally dealing damage by 20%. Interesting. Interesting. It'll take a minute. It will take a minute to buff out March 7th. Ooh. Huh. There's a new apocalyptic shadow. Well, hold on a minute. Let's just go pop that done real quick.
Short rest form of the unknown causes one to stop. Crit damage. Oh. Buffer takes 50% less damage after the additional. So we need. We could do Jingliu. Let's see, we could do. Jingliu, Beijao. And you? March doesn't have enough stats to go toe to toe yet, so that'll probably work. Question mark. Follow-up attacks of characters ignores 50% of all target site resistance. When an ally breaks an enemy's weakness, go with Turn of Luck. What is this one? No. Go down here, and we will do Firefly, Ron, Trailblazer, Ron May, and Gallagher. Yeah. When characters attack weakness broken enemies, all dots currently applied to the enemies, and we don't have dots. Increases crit damage of the ultimate. Damage by 30% with an additional increase against targets with weakness broken.
After defeating enemy targets, increases the break damage taken by all enemies by 5% to a max of 5 stacks. Go with that one. Let's go with the ice damage and go to challenge. Let's cheapy some choppers. Hi, Ambine! How you going? We're taking a quick break from friggin' story. Oh, you missed. You missed, nerd. Why did that miss? What? What? That's not correct. One moment. One moment. And go ahead and, like, refund that real quick. Oh, God. God, 1 minute. What? I said 1 minute. And I know. I'm trying to figure out why things aren't working. Interactions on Twitch. Let's see how much sense this makes now that I've started learning coding. Yeah, it should be above character's head. What are these things they had on them? Head. Let's make the anvil bigger. While we're at it. Ambine, refund the anvil and then throw it again. Again. And also now I can hydrate and do all the stuffy stuff. Oh. Aguas. Stretchy stretch. Ah. Well, that works, I guess. That hurt. That wasn't the right sound effect, though. Well, I guess it is a random thud. Punch heavy. Punches. Whoosh heavy wide. I don't know. Let's go with slap. And fine, refund it and try it again. Oh, what? Already completed it, but you'll do it again? Okay, fit. I guess that it's a slap sound, I guess. I don't have like a solid... I mean, low thud might be good. Can I test it? Can I test my own thing? Low thud. That is not an anvil sound. Punch heavy 34. Where? Oh god, where did it go? Anvil. That's better, I guess. Alright, we'll leave it like that. Boom. Success. Fixed. Very cool. Thank you, Amine. Also, if you want, I am in the server, the streaming server. If you want to check in, any of the shenanigans, I might be here for a second. Anyways, we're gonna beat up this boss, I guess. I don't know.
Let's wait and see.
I hear some disharmony.
We're playing Bobox.
Let's say
Bobak. Bobak. Oh god, the gambling part. Forgot about that.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear is not fear. Tedious.
Ready for death.
Oh.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Weird.
I venture forth to
GPS choppers. Oh.
blade fodder. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Prepare for something.
Amber. Amber.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Eternal slip.
Amber. Oh. Oh.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, we just broken.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
GPS choppers. And new one. Wait, no, that was phase 1. Oh, nope, it wasn't. Okay. That sounds about pretty good. Node 2.
Sound linger.
Please stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, we got more than halfway through.
Type 4. Activate.
Eternal.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
I'm so everything.
And ashes.
Every petal will
Cheapy
be
the
swept
choppers.
away by the wind.
Cheapy his choppers.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh, we didn't want to break those just yet. Well, I guess that works. We have a lot of buffs. Probably do a lot of damage. Not as much as I was expecting. Oh my god.
Dreams do come true.
Of course.
Some value, I suppose.
In the mood for another beating? Joining the battle. Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Beep boop. Winning.
That's all you got.
Take your positions. The mood is set.
Let's do this real quick for fun.
Let's improvise.
Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Sam in position.
Like fire, consume everything.
GP his choppers. GP her choppers. Ooh.
This is more than a battle.
Time to end this.
Calibrated.
In the mood for another beating?
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
Firefly type 4 in position.
There we go. Nice. Oh. Boop. What?
Nice second, my friend.
GP is chop. GP her choppers. Ooh, don't like that. Not a big fan.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Take your positions. Let's improvise.
More. Do that.
Burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Boop.
Set to the sea.
And boop.
I'm waiting.
366,000 damage. And we did it. Cool. Stellar Jade. Do it again.
Let's wait.
Let the show begin. I hear some disharmony.
The moon shines on the truth.
Let's see.
Gamble.
Harmony and unity.
Gamble.
Ready for death.
I'll see you off.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
All will be revealed. In the lunar flame.
Prepare for something.
Nowhere to run.
May song bring us victory.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
Beep 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 beep. Skadoosh. Oop.
Stars echo.
Lamau, fuck your song. That would have been better to just. Oh, there we are.
You're falling apart on your own. The fearless knows not fear. I venture forth to hunt.
Boop.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Ready for death.
Nice. How fucking dare you?
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You chose the wrong enemy.
I hate this game.
Never hesitate!
Receive divinity. Going on eternal sleep. The dead return!
Hmm.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
Big rollers.
Victory is inevitable!
Hmm.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Boop. Oh.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Tonight, stars
venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Gone. Atoms. Ooh, it was lower than usual. Oh no, that was about right. Good to know too.
Sound lingers.
Please stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Existence is limited.
Gift of abundance.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose.
Let the show begin!
Right.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Blood insects.
Set the seas aflame!
Ephemeral. Life finds
In the mood for another nice second, my friend?
Do it to him, Gallagher.
Indulge yourselves!
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
There's more to life.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Nice.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Ow, ow.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Wanna work?
Set the seas
Keep you heard choppers.
Dare you? Blossom.
Final phase.
Fight to live!
Stay in step. The mood is set. Let the show begin! Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see ya!
Firefly Type 4 in position.
Friend? Indulge yourself!
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
In the mood for another beating?
Time to end this.
Every petal in life, all will be swept
No.
away by the wind.
You don't get to attack anymore. He said no.
Let's
Never did.
improvise.
And that might work.
This is more than battle.
Step up, let's see ya.
Blast. You're wasting my time.
You and your friggin' flowers.
Set in position.
Dreams do come true.
Eternal.
Time to end this.
Like fireflies. Everything burns to ashes!
Nice, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Yeah.
Firefly type 4 in position.
Of course.
This is more than a battle.
Well, that works. Wanna see me do it again? Yeah. Brazil. 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 Gone. No more. Yep. Brazil. Ooh. Brazil with you. Yep. Brazil.
Let's wait.
Let the show begin.
The moon shines on the truth.
Let's save some time. Let's save some time.
Weird.
Receive divinity.
Save it for your own skin.
Danger spots. Harmony and unison.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear is no fear.
Tedious.
I didn't do that right.
Down from above. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Goodness. More actions. Important.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Ready for death.
Get stronger.
Eternal sleep.
Dead return!
Oh.
Never hesitate.
All will be revealed. Whoop. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I've venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Let's settle this.
I venture forth to forever.
Do it again.
Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear.
Ready for death.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate!
Prepare for something.
My.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unity.
More.
Nowhere to run.
All will be revealed. In the lunar flame.
Down from above. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Oh.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Dingus bongus.
Victory is inevitable!
Oh. Of course.
The fearless knows not fear.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Tonight, stars echo.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! It's all or nothing!
Ooh.
Bloom.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Eternal sleep.
I couldn't even attack. Ooh. Not a good sign.
I'll see you off.
The fearless knows not fear.
Major.
Never hesitate!
Stand down. All will be revealed. In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Blade fodder.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You chose the wrong enemy.
The fearless knows not fear.
Not much damage breaking.
Ready for death.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear.
God, he is not taking enough damage.
Never
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Prepare for something.
Pick the aggressive route.
Stay safe.
Return!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Show me what you can do. I'll give you the fearless skills not fear.
Break his armor. Oh wow. Nice. I don't think that was as good. That's not good. That's very not good. What?
Sound lingers.
Please stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Existence is unity.
Blood sex.
Detected. Target sighted. All units on alert. Attack!
I'm so everything. Burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to the land! Still unanswered.
Okay then. That one's not gonna happen right now. It will not happen right now. Let's take what we can get. And let's... Litecoin. Nothing. Litecoin. Oh my god, how many pulls am I away from a guaranteed at this point? Come on. I'd like to wrap up the stream with a 5-star or something. That'd be cool. No? No. We just get mutual demise. Gee, thanks. And you have not reset since then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So we're in the 50s right now. Maybe close to the 60s. It's almost guaranteed. The keyword being almost. You know what? Let's check. Loud. Definitely too loud. Event warp, please. Oh. And then it's going back to just Lingsha in Topaz. Huh. Interesting. Misha, Natasha, and Gunaifen. Well. Just a supper. Feels like it sometimes. We've been going for 4 hours. How many more days? We got 1 week. Well, I would like to get Kafka, but I'm looking at the details. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, of course. So 2. So it's like 25, 26, 27. 27. First is like 50. Sometimes the numbers make me mad. Cruising in the Stellar Sea would be nice on March, but I can't use it if Bijan doesn't have her light cone. Problems. Many problems. You know, what are we looking at here? Tired. Yeah, I think I'm a bit too tired to keep going. I need to clock out, I think. Hopefully we can get further tomorrow. If I can stream tomorrow, Jesus. But eventful? Question mark.
The form of the unknown causes one to stop, while the unpredictable shadow dances gracefully.
That voice actor sounds familiar. Oh. Shop modeling version. Anywho. Goofballs. Goodness. Let's raid Merp today. Let's give him a little raidy raid. Call it a day. Little Ipiapa. So let's get the heck out of here. Boom. Raid time. Raid time. Raid time. Maybe I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I'm not 100% sure. Shenanigans might happen. You know, things just consistently happen that stop me from doing the things that I want to do. But hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. And if I do, hopefully it'll be for longer. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. I heckin' appreciate it. And yeah, go check out Merp's a great goober. He's an eldritch goober. He's very cool. So go check him out, and I will see you maybe later. All right, that's it. I love you all. Goodbye.